I'm a fifth generation funeral director. I grew up in a funeral home that my father still runs in a very small town. The conversation about death has been a part of my life, literally my whole life. And moving into where I am today, I worked in Toronto for almost 10 years as a funeral director, and I'm still licensed. When I had my first daughter, it became sort of a juggling act with schedules between mine and my husband's, and it came to a point where I wasn't really happy in the job that I was doing. Necessarily, I wasn't as fulfilled, so I had been practicing yoga on my own for about 10 years at that point, and decided to take my yoga teacher training so that I could get out of the house for a couple of hours a week and make a little bit extra money. And that took me a lot of different places, and I'm still on an incredible journey with it. About a year and a half into owning my studio, there was a young man killed in Newmarket, and there was a lot of fundraisers going on to help the family financially because they were struggling. I believe his mother had died from cancer a couple months previous, and it just left his father and his brother. So I put together a yogathon to help the family. We raised a bit of money, and as I was planning it, one day it just sort of hit me, why am I not doing this more? And it started out very different from what it's morphed into today. I created a holistic grief support program that's centered around yoga and meditation. And when I first started, I just knew that people felt comfortable talking to me. I've heard incredible stories, even just standing in the lobby of a funeral home. People will come up and tell me their deepest and darkest secrets, and I always felt very surprised and honored by that. So I thought I could use that to help people now after the funeral. And my experience in yoga is that it helps create space in the body. It allows emotions to come out that may be stuck. And meditation just took it to a huge new level. So when I first started, I thought came from an Ashtanga background. I thought we would just work it out, just really sweat out the grief, basically. And what ended up happening, my very first class, was we didn't even get off the mat. It turned into completely restorative, a little bit of Thai massage, which I've expanded on, and guided meditation. And people felt amazing after. And it was an eye-opener for me that led into this sort of self-study of society and how we're structured now, and how we allow ourselves or not to deal with grief.